Hello, welcome back. ERC time again. Highlight. You know, I remember when ERC announced that they will do Steve Lacy Evidence with Don Cherry, it blew me away. It was such a surprise. I've never expected them to do a Steve Lacy, which is of course an amazing thing that this happens, and amazingly I now have this release, this Electric Recording Company record. And just as a side note, after the Lacy, they even made in my opinion, way more interesting announcement, an absolutely stunning, obscure, great folk record, which will come out next, but that's for this video. And so now for this time, let's concentrate on Steve Lacy Evidence with Don Cherry. Of course, we get our usual handmade, impressive, beautiful jacket. This time it's not a glossy one. It may look like a glossy one, but it isn't. I have it in the protective sleeves. The structure of this jacket is slightly embossed. It almost feels like linen. It's again very sturdy, beautiful work, and of course an amazing reproduction of the original cover. It comes with, like always, with, oh come on, here we go. No, still not. No. Okay, here we have the beautiful obi, and on the obi, next to other information, we have the members of the record. We have Steve Lacy on the soprano saxophone. We have Don Cherry on the trumpet, Carl Brown on bass, and Billy Higgins on drums. Then, of course, we get the vinyl. Show you the label and the vinyl. Beautiful reconstruction of the original with a small, you can see there is a little deep groove nearby the center of the record. Let's get a little bit into this record, into the music, you know. The collaboration between Steve Lacy and Don Cherry is of course something amazingly. You know, these two guys, they share this spirit and this enthusiasm for putting improvisation to its boundaries. Don Cherry, yeah, he bridged, in my opinion, correct me if I'm wrong or if you see it otherwise, but I think he bridged the gap between free bop and free jazz like very few else. And of course the genius of Steve Lacy, how he handles his soprano saxophone, and this common love for improvisation puts out an absolute highlight in jazz history for me. You know, these two, they are so exact sometimes when it comes to the melody, and then when they go into the improvisation, they are so playful, so soulful, and yet extremely gentle. This is astonishing. This is an astonishing achievement that you can witness here on this record, and especially in a way, in my opinion, it all comes together when you listen to my favorite song of this record, and this is the title track, Evidence. Evidence is an homage to Thelonious Monk, in my opinion. In general, the songs here are from Steve Lacy and or Don Cherry and Duke Ellington and Thelonious Monk, and Evidence is an homage to him. And this is such a fantastic jazz piece where you have the essence of this mastership, of this geniuses listen to it, stream it, listen, and try to get into it. Of course, this release was, again, like always, sold out within a couple of hours, I think. And yeah, the pressing, the mastering of the ERC Electric Recording Company on this one, again, is marvelous. It's spot on. I don't have an original. I know someone, and you know someone who has it. We will talk about this in another video. So I wait for the comparison in a way before we really get into the quality without having an listening of another version, the original in this case. I won't go too deep into it, but so far, first listening, amazing. Beautiful sounding record, fantastic. And this one also, in my opinion, this record really needs or deserves another high quality release, maybe from a label who does more copies than 300. Fantastic record. Again, I know I said this now for quite some time, but this is breathtaking. Steve Lacy, Evidence with Don Cherry. Here in my case, Electric Recording Company pressing. Marvelous. Must have, in a way, the record, the music. Don't get me wrong, of course it's not everybody's cup of tea to pay the prices that Electric Recording Company puts up, but must have for every jazz fan. Let's discuss this. See it the same? Okay. Thank you for your time. See you on the next one. Bye.